Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. Global News reports that a Canadian woman was killed and another Canadian national was injured in a shooting incident that occurred at Mexico's renowned Teotihuacan pyramids. Mexican authorities have stated that the gunman acted alone and subsequently took his own life. The Mexican Secretariat of Security confirmed the victim was Canadian and further stated that 4 individuals sustained injuries from the gunfire, with 2 others hurt in falls. The investigation into the motive and circumstances surrounding the attack is ongoing, with officials cooperating with foreign embassies to assist all affected foreign nationals. Global Affairs Canada is providing consular assistance to the families involved. Oil prices saw a modest increase on Monday, influenced by escalating tensions between the United States and Iran, particularly after U.S. forces seized an Iranian-flagged cargo vessel attempting to evade a blockade. This rise in crude oil prices, with Brent crude settling at $95.48 per barrel, reflects concerns about potential disruptions in the Strait of Hormuz. Conversely, U.S. stock markets experienced a slight pullback from their record highs. The S&P 500 slipped 0.2%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average and Nasdaq Composite also saw minor declines. While the market had previously rallied on hopes of eased tensions and the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz, these gains were tempered by Iran's subsequent reclosure of the waterway. Despite geopolitical risks, analysts suggest that the underlying U.S. economic resilience and strong corporate earnings are providing support for the stock market. However, the ongoing geopolitical situation remains a key factor influencing oil prices and investor sentiment. This report is from Global News. U.S. President Donald Trump expressed optimism on Tuesday about reaching a significant agreement with Iran, stating he expects the United States to end up with a great deal. In an interview with CNBC, Trump also indicated that he is unlikely to extend the current ceasefire, which is scheduled to expire on Wednesday. He suggested that Iran has no choice and that while recent actions like removing leaders complicate matters, these leaders are much more rational. Trump explicitly stated his unwillingness to extend the ceasefire to facilitate further peace talks. This report is from Xinyan. Pakistan is in a race against time to bring Iran back to the negotiating table with the United States before a 2-week ceasefire expires. US Vice President J.D. Vance is set to arrive in Islamabad, but Iran's stance remains publicly hesitant, with officials stating they will not negotiate under threat. Recent U.S. escalations, including naval incidents in the Gulf of Oman and boarding a sanctioned vessel, have further complicated mediation efforts. Iran's judiciary chief and parliament speaker have expressed skepticism about U.S. intentions, suggesting a readiness to reveal new cards on the battlefield. Analysts suggest that a tangible easing of the U.S. blockade on Iranian ships is crucial for Iran to soften its position, similar to its pragmatic approach during the first round of talks. The domestic political dynamic, particularly the influence of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, also plays a role in Iran's public posture. The success of these talks hinges on finding common ground, particularly on uranium enrichment, and Pakistan's role as a mediator is considered critical in shaping a narrative that allows both sides to claim success. Failure to reach an agreement could lead to a devastating return to conflict, according to experts. According to NTD News, NASA has successfully rolled out the core stage for its upcoming Artemis the moon mission. This crucial component, standing 212 feet tall with 4 RS-25 engines, forms the backbone of the Space Launch System, SLS, rocket. It is designed to generate over 8 million pounds of thrust, essential for launching astronauts into space and continuing NASA's ambitious goal of eventually sending humans to Mars. The Artemis 3 mission, which aims to test docking procedures on the Moon, is slated for a 2027 launch following the Artemis 2 test flight that recently concluded. The core stage's deployment marks a significant step in preparing for this next phase of lunar exploration. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.